Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to learn about the WSGI configuration for deploying a Flask application with Apache. Let's get started. WSGI, it means Web Server Gateway Interface. WSGA, it means Web Server Gateway Interface. And for this Flask for framework Python for building web. If you want to create website using Python programming language, so you can use Flask as a framework. Okay, Flask for a framework of Python, and Apache, it means for server. What the correlation between this WSGI, Flask, and Apache? I will give information what the correlation between Apache mode WSGA and Flask. Apache for server, and the function to handle requesting from user. You can imagine if your user or your customer visit to your website for the first step, your user see the receptionist. You can imagine in the office, if any customer visit to your office, so the first step your customer will meet with receptionist. You can imagine a place like a receptionist. Next, for this mod underscore WSGA, it means module web server gateway interface. The function of this module for running application based on Python. You can imagine if your customer visit to your office and then your customer using maybe English language, Indonesia language, German language, and others languages. But for in this case, because your customer using Python for communication as language, so you have to in this module WSGI to handle this language. The language is Python. Okay, module underscore WSGA. And then, because you understand about this language, what the customer wants, so receptionist will give info in the kitchen area. Okay, Flask for framework Python, and then information from this receptionist will be transferred to this Flask and using this module. You can imagine this is like a courier to transport or to deliver information from this receptionist to this Flask in the back area or in the back end or in the kitchen Flask. Okay, I hope you understand about this function appears on your WSGI and Flask. And then I will explain you in this code with imagination. You can imagine if you have a store. This is your store. Your store inside of mall, inside of the building. Okay, you can imagine your store like Flask and a piece like mall. This is mall or building. But you have to follow regulation of this mall. A piece like mall or building, and Flask like a store, your store inside of mall. Okay, I will give info you, explain you about this every code step by step. Import sys and import os, it means preparing tools for working. Okay, inside of this store you have to prepare the inside or outside of system on your store. Import sys and import os. And then this sys.path.insert parentheses 0 os.path.dirname parentheses underscore file underscore. It means you register your store to this list mall. It means you have to register your store to the mall. What the function of this? If you have registered to this mall, so the mall will know that your shop already, and then you have to write your shop, your store address inside of the mall. If you imagine you have store in the mall, but and you have to know the address your store in the mall, maybe in the floor 2 number 100, maybe this is for example floor 2 number 100. This is address your shop address inside of the mall. If you have address of your shop, so this server Apache will find your shop location, your store location. The last one, import app, from app, import app as application. Because you have store, so your store in here like application. This is your store, and then this is from app. It means the object from Flask. Object from Flask. Sorry, this I will revise. Import app from this. This is from Flask. Okay, for summarize of this code. This code to make sure that your store or application Flask I hope you understand about this correlation between Apache module WSGI and Flask. You can imagine if you have store inside of the mall, you have to register, you have to handle administration your store inside of the mall, and then this is make your customer, your user can find your store inside of the mall. And I hope you understand about the correlation between Apache module underscore WSGI and Flask. Apache like a server, or you can imagine like building. Flask like your store, and module WSGI to deliver information from Apache to Flask. If you have any question about this, you can comment on below this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe this video. See you next time, and goodbye.